Howdy. Super Smash Bros., a franchise everybody loves, and it's not hard to see why.
It's a crossover series pitting dozens of beloved characters against each other with gameplay that is one of the best examples of a simple-to-learn, hard-to-master video game. There's truckloads of extra content to keep you coming back, like collecting trophies in Melee and Brawl, or little mini-games like the Home Run Contest. The fun you can have with a group of friends playing matches with no items, or items cranked all the way up to the max, or even the wacky stuff you can do with special matches. No matter what, anyone is bound to find something appealing about Smash Bros. It's truly a game meant for everyone, and we can thank the extremely talented Masahiro Sakurai for all of this.
I love Smash Bros. But it's not enough! I need more! More! I demand more stages, like a Dr. Mario stage, damn it! Get on it, Sakurai, you lazy f***. I need more characters like Miss Pac-Man! Who the f*** is Knuckles? Seriously, where is he? Every game must cater to the competitive scene. It must play like Melee. If it doesn't, it's worthless filth. Do you just not want money? Is that it? Sakurai's not gonna add this stuff anytime soon. What am I gonna do? That's right, we're talking Smash Bros. Mods, bitches!
Smash Bros. Hacks have been around since 2008, after the release of Brawl. There's hacks that simply swap character models so a character looks like a different character with no changes to how they handle or their moveset at all. There's hacks that simply add new stages, and these have varying degrees of quality. But then there's the hacks like Project M. Hacks like these often tweak gameplay for the competitive scene, add brand new characters with entirely new movesets, and bring in new stages. The hack we're gonna look at does two of these things, but first, a quick overview. Smash 64 is a game that I have nothing but respect for. It started Smash Bros., has an incredibly charming style, and is still really fun to play to this day. But it's still got a ton of flaws. For one, it has a severe lack of content. I can't criticize it too much, it's the first in a series, but there's definitely not a lot to keep you coming back. In terms of unlockables, there's 4 characters and a stage.
It's too much! It's too much!
Second, that character roster and stage selection. It's not bad, I like every character included, and these stages are iconic, but there's not a lot here. All in all, you're gonna see everything the game has to offer in a few hours, and that's it. Enter Smash Remix. This hack adds 7 new characters and 53 new stages. The new characters include Dr. Mario Young Link, Ganondorf Falco, Dark Samus Wario, and Lucas, with several more on the way. Obviously, all these characters are clones of existing characters like Dark Samus, Dr. Mario Mario, Ganondorf Captain Falcon, it all makes sense. Though there are enough changes made to each new character that make you prefer them over the original. Ganondorf is slower than Captain Falcon, but he hits much harder, and as satisfying as it is to land a Falcon punch, there's something about Ganondorf's version that just hits home for me. I prefer Dr. Mario over Mario for simply his moveset. His mid-air side A is significantly more useful for KOing opponents compared to Mario's dropkick, and he just has better combo potential for me personally. Dark Samus is a beast in the air and has much harder hitting attacks with better range compared to vanilla Samus. I suck as Lucas, but the effort they put into his character should not be understated, and I really appreciate that he's here nonetheless. Wario's like Mario, but a tank. He's got his charge that deals a ton of damage, and it's great for getting opponents off the stage so you can set up for some edge guarding. Falco doesn't have a gun, instead he's got the Fox illusion from later games. His recovery isn't as good as Fox's though, but he's still a great character to play as. Young Link has a better recovery than Link, and it also hits opponents several times compared to Link's, which hits only once. So I think it's more practical compared to Link's. My problem with him is that he doesn't deal as much damage, so his kill potential is very low. Like I said before, in addition to the original 9 stages, you also get 53 new stages to play with. You get stages that were in the game but only seen in the single player mode, like Battlefield, Final Destination, and the Metal Mario stage. There's also several custom-made stages like Ganon's Castle, Spiral Mountain, and a Dr. Mario stage.
Start taking notes, bitch!
Some stages were even ported over from future games like Flat Zone 1, the WarioWare stage from Brawl, and even the Yoshi Story stage from Melee. Hell, even the How to Play and Kirby's Dream Land beta stages are fully playable. The only gripe I have with these stages is that some of the custom-made ones are basically just Battlefield with a new coat of paint. There's 8 of them in total! This is a very minor nitpick though, since that's 8 out of the total 62 stages in Smash Remix. It's 100% the definitive way to play the original game. It adds so much new content that it makes this 20-year-old game feel new and refreshing. If you're at all interested in this, then I recommend you follow the dev's YouTube channel, since they upload all these awesome little trailers detailing all the things they added in the latest updates.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's still at its core Smash 64. The mechanics weren't all there yet, and the game is very slow. I need something that does everything Smash 64 does and more. I needed to play more like Melee. Damn it, Sakurai!
Remember Brawl? Yeah, the supposed worst Smash Brothers.
I like Brawl. It's alright.
Brawl was a great game. It had so much packed into it, like the trophy system from Melee, custom stages, Subspace Emissary, masterpieces, which were just little demos of classic games, and so much more.
It's just not enough.
Content-wise, Brawl was not a disappointment. Gameplay-wise, however, yeah, no, this game was a crippling disappointment. It was slow and had random tripping.
Why?
It's obvious that Brawl didn't live up to the hype that everyone had after Melee. The game was made with the Wii's core audience in mind.
Filthy Wii sports bowling-loving casual scum.
This is because Nintendo and Sakurai didn't want to embrace the competitive scene since it might alienate the casuals who have never played a Smash Bros. Before. Nintendo didn't understand that there are ways to make a game pleasing both casual and competitive players alike. But what if the competitive scene was embraced and Sakurai actually made a true sequel to Melee? Please secure wrist strap to safely contain hype.
Ah, shit.
I don't even want to call this a hack or a mod. Project Plus is as good as any official Smash Bros. Game. Every character has been completely rebalanced, with some even getting new moves and animations. For example, Charizard has a Thunder Punch now instead of a Flamethrower, which I have the tendency to spam, and Lucario's Uppei is a Shoryuken now, and the gameplay is almost exactly like Melee. I will never say Melee isn't a perfect game, but Melee isn't a perfect game.
Fucking scum.
A lot of the stuff that players can do in Melee wasn't really intended by the developers. I compare it to how combos became a thing in traditional fighting games. It wasn't something you were supposed to be able to do, but developers saw how players really enjoyed it, so they integrated it into the mechanics of future games. Project Plus feels like if Sakurai actually polished everything that makes Smash Bros. Competitive and put it into the core mechanics of the game. It perfects everything Melee did, to the point where I prefer this over Melee. The speed, the moves, the characters, everything is so polished and I'm loving it. I also love these custom stages. There's ones based off of Mario Sunshine's bonus stage and Clockdown from Majora's Mask. There's even another Dr. Mario stage. Project Plus has everything. But it doesn't just stop at custom made stages, they even remade some of the old N64 stages. That's so cool. Now I'm a little mixed on this. See, on one end, I really like the updated look. On the other end, I hate how we haven't gotten anything like this officially. The stages just aren't updated visually in the official releases, and I really wish that they did something like in Mario Kart 8 where they updated the old tracks to look really beautiful. They look fine with the original game's blocky visuals, but once you get up to Ultimate, then the stages themselves start to clash with the game's art style, and it bugs me. These updated versions of the stages fit the game's aesthetic, and I just wish that Nintendo did something similar. This is an incredibly minor nitpick though. I'd rather have them than not have them at all. Project Plus doesn't add as many new characters in as Smash Remix did, but it does add Mewtwo back in, and there the fuck is Knuckles! Mewtwo handles largely the same as how he did in Melee, and his final smash is just Lucario's on steroids. Knuckles is a very welcome addition, and it makes me wonder why he isn't playable in anything official. He's actually one of my favorites. He's kinda like Sonic with an actual moveset. He hits much harder and is actually good for KOing opponents. He's a really polished and well-made character, and I just really enjoy that he's here. Also, characters like Pokemon Trainer have been split up, giving them unique final smashes, and I really enjoy that about them, even if some of them are incredibly generic or situational. I highly recommend Project Plus. It is a love letter to the franchise and gaming as a whole. You're doing yourself a disservice by not playing it.
Seriously, what are you doing? Go play it now. These people put years of hard work and dedication into giving us the Smash Brothers we've always wanted. That deserves some recognition outside of the Smash community, don't you think? I will never seriously say that Sakurai isn't a hard worker. The man works himself so hard that it affects his physical health, and the products he gives us are full of nothing but passion and love. I just hope he doesn't view Smash Remix and Project Plus as the fans thinking he's incompetent and lazy. Who knows, maybe someday he'll hire these developers and actually have them create a new official Smash Brothers. That would be amazing, but only time will tell. Until that day, I'm gonna continue to support both the official and fan-made projects because they're absolutely wonderful. But none of them gave me Miss Pac-Man as a playable character, so they're all worthless!